Boom! What is going on?
World, what's happening, guys? Bobby,
Man,
what's going on, man?
happy Thursday to you, Jeff. You
Yes,
guys out there,
sir.
how y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a wonderful one. Man, we already got a bunch of people in the room. Craig Bevan, Jackson RC Aviation, Roosevelt Bell, Zach Marshall. What's up, buddy?
Zach
We
Marshall in the
got
house
Nicholas.
early.
Yeah, what is going on, guys? Yeah, man. Nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jeff, how's your Thursday going so far, man? We're close. It's almost Friday.
It is almost Friday, but man, Bobby, I'll be honest with you, I'm tired, man.
What are you tired of?
It's been a long week, and man, how about I got a letter in the mail from the Department of Motor Vehicles?
And what did the Department of Motor Vehicles say?
Man, how about I've let my medical card expire?
Ooh, that is not good, man.
I'm in trouble, man. So I'm gonna try to ease up to Quick Med tomorrow and
Yeah, get
get
that.
a physical. Yeah.
Well, let me know if you you need to get up in somewhere to get to get into an office somewhere.
That's
I got you
that's a
covered.
big boo boo, man. They gave me till December 17th, man, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
What's up? What's up, Cessna Pilot? 1017. We've got Jetman in the house.
Cessna Pilot's new in the group.
Yeah, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you in here.
Nicholas Claudette's is new to the group.
Yep, we got a lot of new guys, and when you come in here, we give you a wrench. Look at this.
Alpine RC's in the house.
Nice, man. Guys, we got some cool stuff to talk about with you guys today. You know, we've got a lot of cool stuff getting ready to go down. Jeff, what about them videos, though, man? What about...
We got the videos. Hopefully people have been paying attention.
Dude, it's been a very good couple of weeks, man, and we've really been grinding and turning out the videos. It's been going great. Alpine RC, what's up, buddy? Dude,
it's been a great week, man.
It really has. But I want to ask you a question. Were you surprised that SU-35 did as fast as it did?
To be a big bird, yeah, I think it did okay.
I think it did too. And like a lot of people were saying, if you guys haven't noticed or not, we did speed trial on the SU-35. That's one of Motion RC's oldest airplanes. Well, not oldest, but it's an older airplane. You can look at the foam and tell.
Ain't got no lights on it.
It's got no lights, man. So to Jeff, it's a boring EDF, but it's not boring at all.
It's a fun EDF, especially when you flip that thing upside down and get it stuck.
Yeah, Jeff did that. And I
Model Aviator, what's happening?
What is going on, guys? Man, glad to have you guys in here. But yeah, the video of that came out pretty well. Jeff, I went back and watched the video of that thing flying, and it actually looks faster than what I remembered, you know? So I was pretty impressed how fast that thing was going. But it's a really thrusty airplane. So guys, if you want a really good EDF jet that's got a ton of thrust, and I mean, it's got a wide flight envelope and you won't get bored with it, I'm telling you, man, the SU-35 from Free Wing is a really good candidate. Wings 88. Oh my gosh, man. Thanks, dude. Right off the bat. Man, we're getting a donation right off the bat. This guy's
check that out.
Just killing us over here. And by the way, guys, the donations that you guys make to the channel, we actually are making our first airplane purchase from you guys. That was crowdfunded, so we certainly appreciate it. You'll be seeing that video come out very soon. But we certainly appreciate it. Wings 88, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that, but it's greatly appreciated. So if you like what we do, you want to keep it coming, you can make a donation. You can join the channel. Jeff actually joined the channel. Imagine that.
Man, I got to show my support. I know y'all get to see my ugly mug, but I mean, at least I'm paying for you guys to look at me. How about that?
It's true. It's kind of like, yeah. I mean, I guess that you could look at it that way.
What's happening, Don?
Don Henry, what is going on, man? Welcome to the room, and the live feed, man. So we were just talking about the SU-35. We did the video of it. Jeff, you got the video of that beautiful SU-35? Oh man, we got Jeff on here yawning. That man's sleepy. I'm
tired, guys.
And also, me and Jeff we're actually liking doing the videos a little bit early. We like to kick it off around 9:15ish. So we're kind of playing around 9:15. We're still trying to be respectful of other people's time, but you know, we have our own kids and personal agendas that we've got to stick by. So we're getting old too, man. We can't stay up like we used to.
No, man, definitely not.
We got Jeff over here yawning, but man, I am telling you, the SU-35 was a cool plane. It was a cool plane. Jeff, you already got the video queued up?
It's there.
All right. Well, look, guys, let's take a quick look at the video. We'll let you guys see it. This is the speed trial video, and you'll see how fast it did if you missed it on the YouTube channel. And let's go.
The Twin 70 V2 camo, high performance. And dude, it's got tons of thrust. And it's an older model. But check out the other videos that I've done on it.
I like that too. That's cool.
Airplane, super aerobatic. So I want to know how fast.
Brian Hayes.
Brian Hayes, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, Brian Hayes has got that Neil Hempel's Edge 540, that half scale.
Oh man.
Taking off.
B. Drew, what's happening?
26.
Nice. What's up, B. Drew 247? Model RV8R. Hey. So we love doing these speed trials. We got a bunch of them in the Shuck too, and I may release a video tomorrow.
Yeah. Here we go. You can fly right over us.
Did something pretty cool. So it's real neat doing these speed trials. It's a lot of fun.
88.
So we do what we do. What's going on? Truth Still Matters. So just so you guys know, what we do is we do a flat and level,
nothing.
and we do 2 of them to try to get a good base, so you can see what it's doing.
Okay.
I had to let my finger off the button.
So
93 miles an hour is what we hit the SU-35 at.
I was in a slight dive at 93.
Yep.
Okay. You know?
That's what the radar gun picked up.
Yep, that's what the radar gun.
But we had a GPS unit
I got a 92.
in the in the plane.
All right, coming in. I love how this thing lands.
Fastest speed.
Here we go.
Watch this landing, guys. Bobby gets a round of applause for the landing. It's pretty good.
Look at LJ. Free the Hellcat. Dude, that was smooth, dude.
LJ's all about that Hellcat.
Hey, it's coming out, LJ. We just got to get some good weather.
There we go.
Look at it.
We're going to check that GPS.
Yes, near. So let's see what
we checked the
99
GPS.
miles an hour.
99 miles an hour.
99 miles an hour. So that must have been at the peak of the dive. That's awesome. And
it's pretty cool because we get the radar gun so you can see it, and every time we've done it, it's been like plus or minus 1 miles an hour, so it's extremely accurate. It's very accurate.
Yeah, we're thinking that it was up there in the dive when you were coming straight down before you leveled out for that 99.
Let's see.
It's harder to do than it looks, guys, to fly a plane directly above you and to clock it with a radar gun. Because you just never know.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. So, and the thing is, too, is it's really scary doing this thing. Like, when you have these...
you get the flutter.
Yeah. It's not the flutter, but it's the gyro oscillating. Yeah. That's the thing, and it will oscillate when the gyro is in there. So, Jeff, honestly, man, I just started pulling the gyros out of this stuff when it starts oscillating like that's crazy. But, you know, let's see. Drew B said, "Are we putting out merch? Speed trials."
Speed trials.
You know, we've thought about that. I've kicked the idea, and you might see some merch come out, man. It might be fun, actually. So, you know, would anybody buy it is the question. I think it'd be kind of cool. We could come up with some really cool stuff, but I think we're there. If it was up to LJ Hobby Life, he'd put some merch out saying hashtag free the Hellcat. Actually, I love that.
Not the car.
Yeah, because Jeff, that could go both ways. That could go for the car, and it could go for the airplane, dude. That's awesome.
Do you remember that guy, that young kid that got like 190 mile an hour in his Hellcat on US 1?
Yeah, I saw that in the news, dude.
Yep.
And look, I was at work, and I heard through the radio that somebody was doing like 140 on 540. I was like, oh my God, getting it.
Victor, what's happening?
Man, we got a bunch of Victor RC.
New Zealand?
Let's see. Wings 88. He asked a very good question, Jeff. Boom. Bobby, are you going to speed the E-flite F4? You know I'm going to. Absolutely, I am.
Our hopes, which could be high, is I'm going to pick up a F4 this weekend.
He's doing
from Fly Right. There he is. Look, there he is. Look. He popped in as soon as I said Fly Right.
Hey, his ears must have been itching.
Hopefully that we're going to get together down there in Tabor City, and we'll do a dueling F4 video, just to kind of see what happens.
Hey, man,
you never know.
You never know. And look, that's an 80 millimeter. I might pull the 80 millimeter out of that and put an X-Fly.
No.
80 millimeter.
Stock for stock, man.
Come on, dude. Let's make it fun. Okay, look, we'll do stock for stock, and then I'll pull out the 80 and put it in there and see. That thing's like, what, 2,200 kV? But what's in there is 2,000 kV, so it's not far off.
Right.
But yeah, man, super stoked about it. Let's see here. Don Henry says, I'm a sticker and t-shirt head, so get that merch guy going, guys. Hey, man, we'll do it. Somebody maybe about 2 months ago asked me about merch. Another RC influencer, I guess you could say. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know if I'm there yet. But hey, if you guys want it, we'll do it.
Look at LJ being an instigator over there.
What? Hey, LJ said, I know someone got 165 on a scat pack. Whew. What is he instigating?
LJ says, do it and don't tell Jeff.
That's funny, dude.
Hey, give me 1 second.
LJ, Jeff will be all in his feels, dude, if that ever happened. Jeff doesn't like it when I go out to the field and I'll go and do a speed trial and videotape it without him, and he does not like that, guys. He's like, oh, you're doing videotaping without me? And I'm like running the hat cam, and yeah, he gets a little sensitive on it. But yeah, Fly Right, you're right. We're going to do stock runs first of the F4. Well, we're going to do that this weekend too, Sunday. So we're going to see what that one's doing. The only problem I'm running to with this one is I got this one secondhand, and it's in pristine condition, except the front landing gear won't retract. So we won't be able to get an actual good speed, but I ordered a new front retract for it. So it should be coming shortly, and we'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. Truth Still Matters says, I've got the E-flite Cessna 150, but I've got my eye on the HSD Jets Cessna 182. Man, that's a beautiful one. I like the HSD Jets. I really do. And it seems like it's coming along. So I heard that HSD Cessna 182 is a monster, and it's awesome. Model Aviator, you're putting out some good videos too, by the way. He says, fastest we've clocked one was the Habu 32 at 166 on the GPS. Wow, that's pretty quick. That's very, very fast. Let's see. Its nose gear is much sturdier. Oh, okay. LJ said, do it, Bobby. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Cessna Pilot 1017 says, does AMA have speed limits? They do have speed limits for turbines. And I think they're limited to what, 200 miles an hour, 250? I don't have a turbine, so I'm not sure, but you guys in the chat, I know some of you guys in here got turbines, Victor, and some of you other guys, what are the limits they set on these airplanes? FAA, it's 250. I think it was 250 for the turbines and stuff. So at 250 miles an hour, that is cooking. He's that jealous boyfriend. That's funny, dude. You're actually right. Let's see. This one is not perfect either. Oh, yeah, talking about the F4. Hey, man, it's fun, but I couldn't believe it. I just got it in the retract. The first one wouldn't come down. The light works on it. I tried everything, and I was like, no, but we'll get it working, Let's see. He says on 8S, by the way. I've heard people putting that thing on 8S, and I heard it's ridiculous. But I just don't know if it can handle 8S with the wing loading. What do you think? Let's see here. Whoa. What? Let's see here. Guniak, what's up, man? He says, hey, I got merch if y'all want some. Gooniac's got merch. Absolutely. You can support Gooniac. But yeah, you know what? We're going to have some merch coming for sure. For sure. I think it's time. And like I said, it's a good way to support everybody and generate some type of fun so we can keep the videos going. I know Gooniac does it, Jackson RC, Aviation. You know, why not, man? And who doesn't like a nice shirt, right? I prefer these Under Armour shirts because they're really nice and light. They're not heavyweight and everything, but you know, to each his own. Everybody makes fun of me because these are larges and they just fit tight. And I tell people that it's fat in the right places. Let's see. Model Aviator said the Habu is on 8S. Oh, okay. The Habu at doing 166 miles an hour. Man, that Habu is a fast plane. It's extremely fast. Caesar, what's going on, man? He says, greetings, friend. I saw a video that you flew an F-15 on 6S and changed it to 8S. I feel that the F-15, for everything it brings, is heavy. I would agree with you. Do you think the newer 1900 kV non-blade engine will help it? Absolutely. It will help it. That's actually what they're putting in. Not only does it help it, it creates much more thrust than the stock. It's lighter than the 8S. The reason I went 8S is because we fly off of grass, and I'm kind of one of those guys that more is better. So more power to get off the ground, you know, then that's it. But that thing got off the ground very quickly. And unfortunately, I sold that F-15. But yes, it will absolutely help it. The 1900 kV is a monster. It's the same thing I've got in my Stinger 90. And by the way, guys, I did a speed trial of the Viper 90, and I did it without Jeff. Don't tell him. He'll get all in his feelings. And and dude, that thing is fast. It's the high performance Stinger 90, and it is very fast. I'm not going to tell you how fast it is, but it's well over 100 miles an hour. And I was extremely impressed with what it was doing. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. LJ says, I'll have you sell LJ live shirts on your channel. Hey, no problem at all, man. LJ. Let's see. They are fun giveaways. Yeah, absolutely. And that's basically what you guys are going to start seeing. You're going to start seeing some shirts and some merch and some decals. We've got some stickers. I got some cool stickers actually lined up. And I think you guys will like them. So stay tuned for that, man. They're going to be pretty cool. And, you know, if you're an RC head, you'll really like them. So I think it's Nicholas says it's time to do the merch, guys. So we'll do the merch. Next time you see us on here, we'll have some merchandise lined up. Gooniac said our F5s are at 160 miles an hour on 6S. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. I had an F5, and a guy came over and wanted it really bad, and guess what? I sold it. So, needless to say, it didn't last very long. But that is a very good flying airplane. And I was surprised, too, because a lot of people were saying that the F5 doesn't land very well. But the one I had landed fine. No problems at all. Welcome back, Jeff.
What's up, buddy? Sorry, I have, you know, my parking situation I have here.
I understand, sir.
Had to go make some room, man.
Hey, sometimes you got to live for the other man and put yourself to the side. Hey, look, we got Jeff's Customs in the house. How about that?
Jeff.
Boom. What's up, Jeff?
Jeff, I think I'm going to skip out on this weekend down there in Greenville, man. I think Tabor City's calling my name.
He wants to go to Tabor City. He's trying to get me to go out there, too. I'm like an old man at heart because I'm hard to get out.
My house. I'm going to pull my house, Bobby.
I'm telling you, man. It's true. I say you pull your house, Jeff.
Yeah.
The Ram 2500 is far superior than any other, engine out there. Boy, I just threw gasoline on that fire. Let's see what happens. Let's see. But, yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Hit the like button if you like what we got going on. Matt Cook, what is up, man? It wouldn't have been a party without you. We're looking for you. But, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
They were asking me about the F-15 that we did the video on 6S and 8S. Remember, I had the F-15 and it was 6S and it was stock and it was flying. I think it had a 1500 kV.
That was a big, heavy bird, though.
Yeah, for what it was, and it was short too. So I upgraded that to 8S, and it was a different flying airplane. But I got rid of it because it did this weird wing rock thing, and I changed the CG to try to figure out. And I mean, I guess that's just the flight characteristics of it. You know, I really feel like that was it. So,
Fly right. I've got a spot. I've got the couch. I've got a table that turns into a bed. I mean, no need to sleep in a truck if you need a bed, man.
You asking him to come over there and sleep with you? He could crash.
Not with me.
He could crash in there with you.
But he can crash. I think Steve's gonna stay with us too. Stay with me.
That'd be cool. Well, you gonna go down there like Friday?
Night. Yeah, tomorrow night.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, that rules out me coming down there.
Oh, just drive, Bobby. Just drive. You get like 32 miles to the gallon, man.
It's true. It's true. By the way, guys, since you're in here, guys, don't forget to check out RaleighHobbyShop.com. We always plug them, and they're very good to us, and they're a very good hobby shop. They are well equipped. I walked the aisles, what was it, Tuesday? And, Jeff, they're fully stocked with everything. Everything. Gas stuff, airplane stuff. You know, stuff hanging from the ceilings. So, guys, go online, check them out. And if you order any parts for them, they can always drop ship it or whatever. They're local guys, and they're, they're doing good things for everybody. And we certainly endorse them. So if you want something and you want to help out, order something from them and tell them you saw it from the channel. And, that kind of makes us feel
good. We need to get
good.
him to make us a code, Bobby.
He could.
Something where he can just to see, keep up with what we do.
He could. It would be nice to see, Absolutely. So there you go. Model Aviator asked a question. He says, what do you guys think of the Hangar 9 P-47? We're going to talk about that too. Jeff, pull that sucker up there. Let's talk about the new Hangar 9 P-47 that Horizon Hobby just dropped, right?
I wish it was bigger, Bobby.
I do too, Jeff. I do too.
I mean, 67 inches is a good size. But,
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, boom, what do you think? So, Jeff's going to pull it up there, and let's give it an honest review, Jeff. Let's give it an honest review, our thoughts on it, and
What is the P-47 you had? Is it a Seagulls model?
Mine that I had was a Seagulls model, and the gas one that I had.
You had an electric one.
Yeah, I sold the electric one. That was a Seagulls model, and the one I have now is the Top Flight, really nice, with a DLE 20 on it. And so, Victor, you're funny, man. He said that's what she said. But I mean, honestly, I like the way it looks. It looks good. I'm extremely happy now that these guys are using balsa airplane because, I really like balsa planes. I really do. And
Bobby's a balsa thumper, that's for sure.
I love it. I love the balsa planes. Why? Because the foam dents. You dent and you ding it up, and before you know it, you pull it out. And, I mean, it's not pretty anymore.
Look at the little pilot in there. I don't know if that's to scale or not.
I don't know, man. He doesn't look very happy. But I'll tell you what. I mean,
it looks good for sure.
It looks good. It's 67 inches, so it's almost 70 inches. That's a good size. $449 for the ARF. That's the ARF. That's not the plug and play. Is it? I thought I saw the other one for like $5.99 or so. Oh no, I'm thinking of the other airplane we're going to talk about. But I mean, honestly, it's really not a bad plane. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the P-47 is an excellent, very smooth flying airplane. That's it, Jeff. Yeah, you were looking at the gas one.
Yeah, but that's the 54. It's only 58 inches.
That's the one they just came out with. Click that one. There you go. Remember I told you it looked funny?
Oh, yeah, that is ugly.
Yeah, remember? So I was telling Jeff and LJ, I was like, guys, the fuselage looks funny. And normally it doesn't look that straight. I noticed it right off the bat. And I was like, man, what is the deal with this thing?
The cowling doesn't even have the same, like, egg shape.
Yeah, if you go back to this picture and to the other one, all these scale guys are going to have a fit. And, I mean, it's not very... Here, let's get us out of there. And it's not very, it's not very big, but it's an electric airplane. It gets you in the mix. And
retracts.
Yeah, it's got retracts. So if that's something that you're into and that's what you want, I think that you may be happy. But I moved the banner out the way so we can actually see it. But, it's not a small airplane, but at 58 inches, it's not very big. But it gets you in the air. And so I'm funny about warbirds. I don't like electric warbirds. I just don't. So let's see. What's that thing got? It's got a 14 by 12 prop. What kind of mode?
And a 14 by 12 wood propellers for the 4S. But it requires a 12 by 8 for 6S.
So you can run on 4 to 6S. Okay, interesting.
I gather that as it doesn't have a 12 by 8. The included 14 by 12.
Right.
So you have to buy a different prop. Why didn't they do? They should have copied Motion.
Who knows?
Yeah, it says right here, efficient 14 by 12 included, prop included.
Included for the 4S. That's interesting that the 4-cell's swinging a 1412 prop. That must be a pretty decent size motor in there.
Yeah,
that's equivalent to like a 15 cc engine.
600 kV.
Okay. Brushless. Yeah, so that's pretty thrusty. So that's our thoughts on that one. Will I get it? I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. Let's watch the video of it. Let's watch the video, guys, and put in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys gonna get it?
I don't like it.
It's got some funky music. Yeah. I don't know who picked their music selection, but I don't recommend it. It's a P-47. It's gonna fly good. Well, you can see it has unlimited vertical. Oh, it's fast. Okay, I like that. It has good speed. Top battery hatch. Okay, cool. That music's killing the mojo.
I didn't pick
it. Of course it's going to go in reverse.
Model Aviator's right. He said it looks like stuff they made in 2009.
It does. Right. It absolutely does. I agree with you, Matt. I do like that they're making it easier to move over to balsa because guess what? If it has an electric motor on it, you can pull it off and easily go to gas or nitro.
I'm not sold on it, Bobby.
Yeah, Jeff, that's one of those airplanes. Honestly, I'm going to have to get it in my hands and fly it in order to make a legit back end of it.
I've got the E-Flight P-47, and I love that plane. I don't think that Hangar 9 version would be worth it for me.
Yeah, it's definitely different, man. I'm not necessarily sold on it, and like I said, I knew LJ was going to say something. He goes, how dare you talk about electric warbirds in that manner? Look, LJ's I'm just saying.
Warbird thumper.
I'm just saying, electric warbirds, man. The good thing that this one has going for it, guys, is that you saw in the video, it's overpowered, it's fast, you know, and it has retracts. So, and it can do some stuff. So you saw it doing the snap. It was snapping it, I guess.
Look, you look at a side by side from the electric version versus the ARF.
Doesn't look anything.
Nothing, nowhere near close.
Let's see it. Let's take a look at it.
So
I'm with you, Zach Marshall. I knew right off the bat, Zach, that was not for you. I thought that was like my first thing. It's not for me either. Goonie acts like 70s Boogie Nights porno music. Absolutely, it is. I was like, the music was killing my vibe, man. I couldn't even really enjoy it because the music was so terrible. Oh man. So Model Aviator, we're taking a deep, legit dive into that airplane. So we're talking about it sight unseen. We're going to give it the good, fair shakedown like we do most of it. I'll either probably end up getting it or Jeff, and we'll do a flight review and we'll tell you exactly how it is. So if you're thinking about buying it, man, I would hold off until you see us put it through our three series test before you go and blow your cash out on it. Unless you just can't wait. I do like the simplicity of the electric, though. Throwing a battery in it and having it able to fly is a good thing. So, but yeah, let's see. Joseph Dale, he says, "Hey Jeff, I do the same. Stay in my RV, bro. A rolling hanger. Hey, that RV life is real, dude." Guniak said that P-47 looks cool. Yeah, I think the 20cc looks cool.
Yeah, I just don't know if I can do the plug and play, man.
Nicholas says, "Just wondering where in the world are you?" I'm in North Carolina. We're both in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So, very, very interesting. Don Henry asked a very good question. He says, "What batteries are you guys running?" Jeff, tell that man what batteries we're running.
Running the A-Power. Depending on, A-Power 4000, 5 and 6000 6S.
You want to know where we got it from? rcbatteriesusa.com. They're all based in the United States. They're made in the United States too, actually, which is different. It's rare. And me and Jeff spoke to the owner of the business, extremely smart guy, and we plan on having him on the channel to actually talk to you guys like openly and completely unfiltered about lipos, and it will blow your mind. The conversation me and Jeff had with him, we spoke to him for 2 hours, I guess, on the phone, Jeff.
Yeah.
And it changed my view of lipos for the better. So,
Bobby, let's do this comparison real quick.
All right, guys. So let's take a look. Let's do the comparison of the Hangar 9 new, and we're going to look at it. Let's look at it. There you go.
Whoa. Hello.
Let's get that out of the way. There we go.
All right. So that's the electric.
All right.
And that's the ARF. Like, come on, guys.
Ooh. Okay, guys. What do y'all think? Let's look. So look at the ARF $499 plug and play, right?
Uh-huh.
And then look at the 20cc.
Like, that's just hands down a better looking bird.
And you remember me telling you that right off the bat it looked different. So most P-47s don't look like, they look like that one. They don't look like
this is the D variant.
Yeah, but still. I don't think it's a variant. It's, it could have been, maybe they did some different changes. I don't know, man. It just looks different to me.
You look here how the gear doors are. I mean, just look at that. That's totally different. Understandably, it's a totally different ball game.
Jeremy Sean, what's up, buddy? Yeah.
But personal preference, man, I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
Look, the gear doors just look cheap. You got 4 screws holding it on. You can see the wire. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, and the price point is up there, I feel. So, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
What do you think it would be? What do you think it would be worth, honestly? And we're doing price. Like, what would you honestly pay for that?
Fly right said it looks like a P-47 from Wish.
It does, man. It does. Oh my gosh, that dude is correct. Lewis Prue, he said the gear looks flimsy. It looks like a fat chick on roller skates. Hey, dude, it probably is going to hold up like those roller skates too on a fat chick. I'm telling you, man.
That's what we said. We said, Jeremy, it's not the Razorback, but I like the D versus the bubble top personally.
Joseph Dale says it does look different. Jeremy Sean says if I had one, I would fly the bubble top. Okay, you just said that.
Yeah, which is the new one.
Crash Test says it looks very similar to the profile of the T28 to my eye. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
No, if you T28's got the big bubble. It's got a huge canopy. Huge canopy.
Snow Valley said this. He says if you watch the flight video, you see the gear bend on landing. Oh no, that's a big no-no. That's a big. I'm saying big no-no, and I'm drinking from my child's cup. You can see the octopus on there and everything.
Hey, it's like that that Hobby King, the Twin Air or whatever. You know, the landing gear were really flimsy when it landed. That nose gear was tilted left and right. Remember?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I remember that. I don't know, man. That's it's kind of a bummer. I think, right off the bat, I think that would be probably at the bottom of the list airplane for me.
Just get off the haterade.
Who's on the haterade?
Me, evidently. LJ's just busting him hard tonight.
Let's see. What flavor is the haterade tonight, Jeff? I think it's blue raspberry.
It's clear because I'm drinking water, but all right, man. I guess what it is.
Yeah, my haterade tastes like pumpkin, so I don't know what that's about. Crash Test Dummy says it looks very similar to T28. LJ said, that's the best Wish airplane I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, it is, honestly.
Bobby, you know what I'd like to get my hands on, and I know you don't like the electric Warbirds, but I'd like to give one a shot.
What?
The electric P-51D, the E-Flight one.
Yeah, why not, man?
It's a pretty big plane.
Yeah, hey, we can do it. We can do it. I mean, hey, and look what Caesar said. He says, I have the P-51D of 1.5 meters, and it flies incredibly fast, stable. I do not think that the one they pass compares. Yeah, you might be right, Caesar. So Louis Bruce says way overpriced. He says I wouldn't pay more than $350 for that, and that's being generous. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, $359.99. But here's the thing: what they do is they come out with these airplanes, which is awesome. They put the servos in there, which is awesome. Then they put the smart ESCs in there, and that's, I think, where they can get a little bit more money out of you. But people are going to buy it, man, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But that smart ESC is useless unless you've got the NX10 or the NX8 or the NX6.
That's true.
It's got telemetry. If you're flying with an older radio, I mean, it's a waste of money.
Wings 88 said, sold my P-51. Truth Still Matters says, how much would it cost to build that Hangar 9 Cub 30cc as electric? If I'm saying that correct. Yeah, so the Hangar 9 Cub, is that the yellow? Is that the one I had, Jeff?
Yeah, you had the 15cc.
Oh, he's talking about the third. Oh, shoot. Well, you figure you're going to be in at what, 1,000 deep, and that's not probably being conservative.
They don't have a 30cc. They got the 15cc. I mean,
he might be talking about that one.
I would have loved to have had that plane from you, Bobby, but that one guy that buys all the airplanes bought it just to hang it above a car because it was color matched. You remember that?
I do, man. And I feel like that's not fair. That's not right.
It's a waste of perfectly good balsa.
It is. Especially very well-built balsa at that. Cessna says, please don't insult the T-28 that way. That T-28 is a sweet flying airplane. Let's see. The FMS 1700 P-51 is my wish plane right now. Jeff, isn't that what you had?
I had the 1700 FMS, the Red Tail Tuskegee Airman Edition.
58 inches and all the latest technology works for me.
Yeah, and each their own. We're not knocking it. Not at all. Personal preference.
I will say, 58 inches. It's almost 60 inches. It gets you in a 60 size airplane, a Warbird, that all you have to do is drop a battery in. Dude, that's a win. And it's under $500. That's a win if that's what you want. I like that it's fast. I mean, I wouldn't mind flying it. I love the P-51, P-47s. That's my favorite Warbird, to be honest with you. Super stable.
Truth to matters, yeah, that's the Carbon Cub 15cc.
Okay.
Wait, did you say yellow and black or yellow and silver?
The yellow and silver one.
Yeah, that's the 15cc.
Oh, I had that one. I got the video of that one.
Yeah, that one was the kit. The ARC was $400. Then you got what, another $225 for motor and engine?
Matt Cook did the math. $500 plus 90 to 100 for the receiver and then the batteries. So you're looking at about $700, about $750 total after it's all said and done.
But it's a beautiful plane in there.
It is beautiful. And Jeff, you know why I sold that Cub? Because it took so long to put it together. That's why.
Brought it to my hangar and we just slide it on the wall, completely put together.
You know? Well, you didn't have that then, remember?
I didn't. You're right.
Let's see. Something Asia says.
Hey, there he is.
That's funny. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
You know who that is, right?
I do.
The guy from Holly Springs that flies, does all the mixing, the wicked mixing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see him with that 58-incher right there.
Well, he overpowers everything he's got.
Well,
I mean,
I believe in that. That is a standard belief system that I have. You can always throttle back. Look, people that say, "Oh, it's overpowered." I'm like, man, do you know how many times overpowered gets you out of problems and gets you out of bad situations?
And do you know how many times overpowered also makes your elevator come off and go on the ground?
Yeah, it's true.
That
is true.
Hey, that was just...
that is true, but there's a lot of human error. That was all human error. That was not using thin CA. I learned a very valuable lesson. Medium CA does not grab like thin CA. By the way, guys, we've got good weather coming up this weekend. I promise you the Hellcat video will be out. I'm bringing it out. Jeff, I almost took the Hellcat out today, and then I saw the trees. It was blowing like 18, 20 miles an hour. It was gusting.
Bobby, that guy that's got that Black Horse model F4U Corsair,
yeah,
has lowered the price to $1,000.
Oh, wow. That's still too much. That's still too much. Let's see, not much. Just took it down to avoid being crass. That's funny. It's fun to be crass sometimes. Never hurts. Let's see. It says, just tune in. What did you guys say about the Hangar 9 Razorback? Good to know. Good. Yeah, we were just saying that we watched a video of it, and, it's one of those that we're just going to have to sit on our hands, and we're going to have to get it in our hands and fly it. I mean,
I'm sure it flies well.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a good shot, a fair shot.
I like the looks of planes too, man. I'm not a fan of the Hellcat, and I told you that. To me, the Hellcat's an ugly plane. Sorry, LJ, not sorry.
Yeah, I know. He told me that too. He was like, the Hellcat's an ugly airplane. I'm like, yeah, it's not attractive, but I like it, and it flies good, man. You saw how it took off, and you saw how it came apart. It did it with grace. So I don't understand. He says I've watched so many crashes from people who don't have enough control authority because they listen to someone tell them to set their rates to 10 millimeter, get in a dive and can't pull out of it. Absolutely. Here's my thing. And I've been preaching it to Jeff, and he's finally listening. But I do low rates, medium rates, and high rates. Low rates are super conservative. Medium rates are probably what it should be from the book. And high rates are high rates. And so you don't get yourself in that trouble, with that. I'm just saying, man, people gotta listen to the stuff, but you can't always take, advice of other people. And I've said that, me and Jeff give you our take on things, but hey, man, we're just like you guys. You have the money in your hand. You make your own decision. We're just supplying you with free information. Charles McDaniel, what's up, dude? Welcome. LJ's crying over there because you hurt his feelings.
He'll be all right.
On those Warbirds he likes to electrify. Snow Valley said, "What did you say about the 4S Vulcan? Do you think it will fly?" Huh? Is there a 4S Vulcan?
Yeah. I'm
There
sure
is?
it'll fly. But the problem is with me is it's a big plane, man. And so the 64 millimeter, like the F-15, the F-16, and the F-18, they're a lot smaller. And on being a 70 millimeter bird on 4S just doesn't seem too exciting to me.
Well, the thing is like I think it'll fly, but why even go 4S when you can put it on 6S, right? Like you're just limiting yourself on the power, but it'll be super light. I flew it with the 4000 in there, and it was awesome.
At 133 mile an hour.
Yep. And Jeff, I think we could probably get more out of it, to be honest with you. LJ said, "How could you hurt my feelings like that?" I think that RV life has made him soft.
Man.
Or it might be Noons. Noons may be making him soft.
Where is Noons? He ain't been in today.
Model Aviator says, "Got to hit the rack, guys. Have a good one." Model Aviator, thank you for coming in, man. Always a pleasure having you in here. Hope you have a good night.
He said R. Kelly believes it can fly.
R. Kelly also thought he was above the law. Well, we saw what happens with that. Let's see. R. Kelly said age ain't nothing but a number. Let's see. Truth of the matter, he says, "I would love for you guys to do a tutorial on throttle management when landing in EDF." That's a thought, Jeff.
Yeah.
You know what? Truth, we'll take that into consideration and we will do it. Challenge accepted, sir.
But that can all be determined on how you fly too, Bobby.
So that
I
means
like to dive bomb in and land with no power.
bingo.
You like to control power all the way on your rollout.
Right. So with that said, we need to do that. We need to do that video, Jeff, and make a tutorial to show just basically like a baseline what you want to do. That's a great idea. Hey, challenge accepted, sir. We'll do it. That easy. Consider it done. I like that. Let's see.
Oh, you can't highlight my comment? It's okay. I got you.
Boom. There you go. Jeff said, "Thanks for coming into the show tonight, pilots." One. I don't know what the one means.
The one was supposed to be an exclamation point, but you know.
I know. I just wanted to point that out.
I lifted the shift button a little too quick, buddy.
Dude, have you seen me when I text, man? My text is, I'm like doing it all fast. I really need to start proofreading my stuff.
Yeah, meth head. I see you.
yeah. Like today, I was being a meth head because I was messing around with my nitromethane airplanes. I love it. That's another thing too. Got some really good airplanes, guys. Some videos, we're mixing it up. We do electrics, we do gas, we do nitro, and I've got a lot of nitro airplanes to show you guys. So you're going to see some cool things all the way back to some oldies, but some goodies like some ultra sports. You're going to see that. You're going to see something very cool that you haven't even seen before, I'm sure. I'm going to share my monitor.
Hey, Lewis Prue says, "I see you got into flight sim there, Bobby." Yeah, we all kind of.
Dude, we're hardcore, and I fly every day. I fly every day.
But we also fly VR, which is the only way to do it, man.
Yep. I mean, honestly. So, I'm going to share this with you guys. Let's see here. So, this is my latest purchase right here. I got this one, and dude,
you can't even buy it in America. Look, it's
it's hard to find, but that's it, guys. I got the Seagull Cassett 3-meter racer. It's got a DLE 20 on it, and you'll be seeing a video of this one very soon. So, pretty cool airplane. I'm sure you never have ever seen it before because when I got it, I had never even seen it before. So, I thought that was interesting. But there you have it, So, boom. That's another good one. I just gave you guys a sneak peek right there. So, we're hoping that's going to be a good flyer. Because if it's not, then it's going to crash, obviously. but it won't be because the elevator and the the feathers came off. I can show you that because it's all together. Let's see. Caesar says you're right. It is advisable to put it according to the manual, but it will depend on a lot of different type of flight, like your skills. Yeah, I'm so used to going through so many airplanes that I know I can eyeball it and look at it and tell exactly if it's enough. Like, I'm just telling you. That's the way it is.
Or you could just be like me and don't fly with rates.
Yep. Yep. You could be like Jeff and just fly with no rates, and I'm like, I don't know how he even does it. Fly Right said, you had me at Ultra Sports. Dude, the Ultra Sports are awesome. And that one has a, what is the Ultra Sport has a OS 55AX in it, and it screams, buddy. It screams. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up. We certainly appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, he says he can't wait for that video. It's going to be cool, man. It's just going to be something different that you don't see a lot. And that's the cool thing about this hobby is we're going to, bring a bunch of different planes that you haven't seen and that you've probably seen, and you just overlook them because you're like, man, I don't know about it. And I'm hoping that maybe some of you guys that are electric will slide into nitro, will slide into gas planes and try something different. And get out of that comfort level and get into it, because once you get away from the electrics, man, if you get into electric and you're into nitro and gas, dude, your view opens up from this all the way to like that. Well, you can't see me because I'm not in focus. There you go, like that. So I've already turned Jeff out. That's one. So
I'm still an electric fan, man. I'll be honest with you. The gas is really cool. I like the gas.
Yep.
But
I'm telling you, man.
The gas takes a lot of maintenance and a lot of work.
Let's see. 4 CDFs using 6S airframe sound scale until you get into a tricky situation and don't have the throttle you need to get out of it. I'm telling you, man, more throttle is always a good thing. Snow Valley Park says, aren't all girls at Bigfoot? Is that fly-in they're having? That's funny. Yeah, man. So we're going to do that. Let's see. He says, I see you got a flight. Oh, I'm just catching up, man. I'm trying to keep up with you dudes. Jeff's not keeping up because he's half asleep.
Yeah, I'm tired, buddy.
James Smith. He says, when you going to do a speed test on that Stinger? I think it holds its own on the Viper. Hey, man, look. So I did the speed test on the Stinger, and the video is good. But I'm going to wait for Jeff to do it with me because I did the video without him, and Jeff got all sensitive. So I told him, I said, we'll see what happens, and then we'll do it.
I had to fill out a butthurt report and turn it into,
He did. He did. But look, it's I will tell you this.
HR. That's what I had to turn it into. HR.
You turn it into HR? Yeah, that's fine. I'm the HR guy too as well. I'm not only the president, but I'm also a client.
It was pointless.
HR. Yeah.
It was pointless.
It was rejected. I told him to report back to work. So look, I will tell you this. I'm not going to tell you the speed that the Stinger 90 was at, but it's well over 100 miles an hour. And we're talking about the Stinger 90 high performance. And I was very happy. Very, very happy. So, James Smith, there you go. Let me see here, by the way. Mr. Smith. I think he's new to the channel, too. Louis Prue. Let's give him a wrench. By the way, he's in here. Oh. Joseph Dell, what's going on, man? He's in here, too. Man, we've got...
He wants to know what we think about the Bighorn and other OMP planes.
Jeff.
Haven't flown the Bighorn. Haven't flown the Bighorn, but I'm a big Tundra fan. I like the big tires.
How'd you like that?
Don't get me started on the Bison, man.
What about the Bison? What do you think about the Bison, Jeff?
It's scale for sure.
What about the shocks?
The struts are awesome. I mean, the suspension is great. The plane flies good. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
It's got great lighting.
That's great lighting.
I don't know. All right, so with all my timbers, I've never put the slats on.
Right.
Personally, I think it hinders the flight because I guess I don't fly scale, Bobby.
You don't.
So I don't know. Maybe I need to reevaluate how I fly. But I like to get up there, throw it around, have fun, and I put my P-47 in the ground this past weekend. Dented it a little bit. It's okay. I'm actually playing with a broken prop because I was throwing it around and ended up throwing the battery slam out of the plane 200 foot away from where the battery landed is where the plane landed. So I don't fly scale, and the Bison is a really scale flyer. We still need to do a video with proper use of slats, though, Bobby.
We didn't do the slats, and we didn't do the flaps. Slats and flats.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, while we're talking about slats and flaps, Motion RC quietly did an upgrade on their Freewing T45. Not only did they upgrade it, hey, Jeff, if you want to pull that up, I already know you're on. I can tell by see the look in your eye. But not only did they upgrade it, but what they did was they made it 9% lighter by removing the slats off of it, and made it 9% lighter. So not only did they make it lighter, they also I guess they increased the price on it, didn't they, Jeff? That's like what, $5.99?
$5.99 for that
Big
bad boy.
ones, guys. Boom. There it is. So it doesn't have the slats anymore. That's the V2. So a lot of people were complaining about the Goshawk High Performance flying very heavy. I heard it all over the place. I've never flown it before, so I mean, I don't know, but everybody that I spoke to, and I spoke to at least 4 people that had them and flew them extensively. BD Tennessee told me, he was like, man, that thing doesn't fly heavy at all. But in turns, you got to pay attention. Well, they took the slats off, and now it's an excellent flying airplane. And it has a 1900 kV 8S on there, and it should be pretty good. So I think it's pretty cool, man. I think it looks real good. I like that airplane. It's got lights. It's got everything. It's the last airplane on my Freewing bucket list. And I just haven't got around to getting it, but I'm telling you, man, I'm definitely gonna get it.
A 2-hour build time, Bobby.
Noons just popped in there. Hey, what's up, Noons? We were looking for you, dude.
It's about time he woke up.
Yeah, man. He's probably moving all those turbine jets out the way so he can get to his computer. Some people got it made like that. But I'm telling you, man, I mean, honestly, you know, it's a very cool plane. I like the way it flies. I think it looks good. So I'll probably end up getting it, Jeff, but I just, you know, that price point's a little steep, man. $5.99. I don't know.
Because that was a 90, right? It's a 90 millimeter.
Yeah, it's a 90 millimeter. Yeah, so it's a big one.
For $50 more, or what's the MiG-29? What's it? Twin 80.
That thing's like $7. No, that thing's like $7 something now. It's crazy. Yeah, they've gone up. So what do you guys think? What?
We need a good swap meet, man.
We do. We need a good swap meet, or just know somebody that has a bunch of these airplanes laying around and they want us to fly them.
Yeah, $6.99, Bobby. So for $100 more, you can get a twin 80 versus a single 90.
And I'll tell you what, that MiG-29, we have to do a speed trial on that one too, Jeff. But it's going to scare the heck out of me. But I'm telling you,
it's a big plane.
MiG-29 is the largest plane they make at Freewing that they carry, I think. And it is a monster. It has no problem getting up off the ground. I love it. I love it. I really should fly it more too, and I will. I just got like, I don't know, 50-some airplanes in the garage. I really need to sell some. So if you guys are in North Carolina and you want some airplanes, give me a call.
LJ says Noon busted his butt for years, if you only knew.
Oh, I'm sure. And Noon should. Let's see here. James says, got a new subscriber. Thanks for your information. The Viper weighs 3,257 grams, Stinger 90, 3,100 grams. However, Taft Hobby Viper is 3,050 grams on the goal for a 180-mile-an-hour EDF jet.
I had one of those Taft Vipers.
I have one. I have the Taft Viper in my garage, remember? But it's on 8S.
and I sold it for a like $100.
You did sell it for $100.
At the Kinston Flying. Yeah, I gave it away.
The
EDF unit and all that was worth, and the ESC was worth that.
I'm telling you, man. He says, I'm not that good yet, guys. Don't hate. Hey, man, you move at your own speed. You get to where you want when you get there, you know? But I'm telling you, man, I love that. There's so many different type of airplanes out there. And, you know, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. E-Flight Hangar 9 P-47 came out, plug and play, retracts. Yeah, Noons, we went in on that, did we not, Jeff?
We did. No.
And we had the video of that up too when we all watched it. And you know, I think that I'm going to get it in my hands in order to say, hey man, if I like it or not. Based off of the video and based off of the looks of it, you know, it's kind of at the middle of the list for me.
What's top of your list right now, Bobby?
And there's so many airplanes on the list. To be honest with you, I'm tired of looking at the HSD jets, man. I'm thinking that's at the top. I want to get one big one, just one big one, and fly it and try it. I got the MiG-29 from Freewing, so
Ain't nothing but money.
that's true, right? That's what I say. I said it's nothing but money. You can always make more.
Joseph Dale said he loves the speed video, guys. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Yep, we like doing them. They're fun, and it's something different. You don't see a lot of. We don't see anybody doing them really.
Snow Valley says Freewing has 2 new planes coming before Christmas. Still a mystery what they are. I personally want to see some more civilian aircraft. Turboprop jets. I mean,
Sure.
turboprop like Cessnas or
Yeah.
more Beechcraft or Baron, you know, the 58, something.
Yep.
That's, you know, everything they've got's got to stop.
By the way, LJ, I'm surprised you don't have that MiG-29. That's one that I would expect you to have. You've got everything else. We're going to do the speed trial on the A-10 as well, Jeff. I want to see what that A-10's doing. I assume it's probably doing like 80, 90.
That A-10 is neglected. That thing should have been in my hangar a long time ago.
Well, it can be in your hangar for a couple of Benjamins.
He said a couple of Benjamins.
Let's see.
A
Sinead
couple.
said
I'll give you a couple right now.
a couple. I need a couple more.
Not a few, a couple.
Said 90s are great, but I feel like 80s tend to fly longer, better. Usually almost the same size. Yeah, I would agree. See, you're seeing a bunch of these 80 millimeter EDF jets come out because that's the sweet spot, right? That's the perfect balance between weight and flight times. And I'll tell you what blew my mind, the best flying flight times that I've seen, and the best flyer, not the best flyer, but a good flyer, but blown away at the flight times and how
F4.
little, yeah, is the F4. What was it, the Ace? It was the A4E. Yeah, the A4. That thing sips milliamps. The A4E Sky Shark, dude, that thing is so efficient.
The Skyhawk.
Is that what it is? I said, what I call it?
Yeah,
Sky Shark? Yeah.
Sky Shark.
That doesn't even make sense. Sharks can't even fly. But yeah, so I'm telling you, man, that is the best, like, milliamps
It
airplane.
milliamps, man. It's crazy.
If you want flight times, that's the one to get. It blew my mind. I think I flew for 3 minutes, 30 seconds hard. Landed it. We had, what, 45% left in the pack?
And Bobby, this is coming from the guy who is flat spinning a Stinger 90.
I know.
See, he's the one that's there flying flat spinning a Stinger 90.
I know, man.
A Viper 90. A Viper 90, excuse me.
I'm telling you. But Snow Valley, I hope they have 2 planes coming out. It'd be kind of cool, you know? I'm telling you guys, it is what it
They
is.
can fly in Sharknado.
Sharknado. I saw that video. They have a Sharknado and it has like 6 heads or something. Flyright says, I'm looking for a used 30cc aerobatic airframe.
If you know how to recover, I got a 50cc airframe. I'll let it go cheap.
Yeah. I still want that engine off of that thing. Sin says, you know you can high alpha the 90 millimeter Viper. Yeah, I've seen people do that. Actually, a guy stalled one out doing that. There's video of it. I can't remember the guy's name. He's flying but he was also turning too, which we all know that you don't do that. and fly slow on a jet. F-14 freezing. There's a King Air out by Hobby King. Yeah, we saw the King Air, and it looks like a cool airplane. I wouldn't mind having it, honestly. The only drawback that we saw was the first production model that Jeff's Customs RC got his hands on. I think the landing gear were flimsy, but I'm told that they fixed it. So
that was GD Lennon's video we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
There is a video that I saw today that I thought was interesting, and it's an airplane that looks crazy. The Diamond came out on RC Informer. If you can pull up RC Informer, he just dropped the video. Let's pull it up and let's look at it. That's a weird looking airplane, and let's take a look at it. I think it would be pretty interesting. By the way, the FMS Bayhawk is an awesome flying airplane. That is an excellent entry level to second EDF jet. That is an awesome flying airplane. I hope that they make a 90mm Bayhawk, which is kind of similar to what the T-45 is. But
so it's a Banana Hobby 105.
Yes. We're going to take a look at that video and see what you guys think about it. Something about the way the airplane, it's ugly, but it looks so different. And I want to see, like, you know, I want to see what it's about. So here we go. All right.
We're getting going out there. All right, let's roll.
There we go. Me and Jeff tucked over here on the side.
Hey, just let me know what the wind is doing, really, when I land.
It looks like a Sky Sword.
The wind is changing, guys.
It is.
So.
That's what the Sky Sword is.
Quick brake check. Those are working.
Isn't that weird
good.
looking, though, man?
So right, left, up, down.
I hope it's fast. Brian Brody, what's up, man? Good seeing you, Brian.
I think to start with.
Brian Brody's in the house.
Up, down, right, left. All right, here we go, guys.
Snow Valley says it looks like a bad crash waiting to happen. I would agree. It looks like it shouldn't fly good.
Let me know what's happening, you know.
Let's see how it flies.
Yeah, so I land in the right direction. Yeah. Sure looks
We'll take
sharp,
a look at it. What do you think, Joe?
Take it off.
TJ's got one of those.
You don't have this one.
The small one.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
You're coming up.
Interesting.
I need powering it back. Yeah, I need some elevator for sure. So,
Jeff, do you know if that's on 12S? I don't know.
It says 12S, 105mm on 12S.
Was a little far forward, but let's see what it does.
Joseph Dale says, "Don't care for the arrow."
Somebody's got to call me right
ugly
now.
Airplane.
Huh? Yeah, hang on.
That was the 0.
We reach down and squeeze my phone. Sorry, Steve.
Looks very interesting.
Right, I'm going to put the stabilizer on because I can see it has a little waggle to it. Actually, let's do this.
Look at that.
Let's do a pass down the runway here. I went to high elevator rate just so I have more of it.
Interesting. So what do y'all think? How do y'all think it's flying?
I don't know. It seems stable to me. I see a little wing rock, which is kind of typical for this kind of configuration. So, Steve, let me try the stabilizer here.
Very interesting.
Let me throw that on and see how it works out. Stop calling me, please, whoever that is. There we go.
That is interesting. Beef B, what's up, buddy? I think you're right. He says the lighter side of RC has a large turbine, and it flies fast and great.
It doesn't look that fast.
It's definitely cool.
It doesn't, but it definitely is.
Power. I did have to put a lot of power. Elevator trim in. I did notice that, but that doesn't. It's coming. It seemed to hang up a couple times.
Let's see how it lands.
If you cycle the switch, it'll come on.
You can tell a lot about an airplane by the way it takes off and the way it lands.
Okay,
you can tell everything about it. Let's look. Oh wow, slows down. Nice. Slows down.
Go grass with it.
Nice. Okay.
Don't need the brakes. That's fine. With the crosswind, I'll kind of take that.
Very interesting.
What's that? That's all right. That's all right. There's grass. It's safe. Clearance section. All right, we're going to do that again, Steve, but we're going to light up the burner. Actually,
oh, he's got a burner in there. Let's check it out.
Nice. Notice my
I
elevator,
wonder if that's
though?
a fiery boot he's got in there, huh?
Okay, guys, our card quit. We ran out of memory on the card, so I just deleted a few files, and here we go. So you can see our full flaps with our elevator, and this is just
Very
the
good
first
job.
flight, and we'll mess with this more. But as the flaps come up, okay, the elevator goes down a little bit, and you can see that's how much elevator I have in here at 0. So, and that's with the factory, CG. So I have a little up. Doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong, but maybe it flies, sort of better when the CG's kind of farther back. But it was stable.
What do you think, Jeff?
The thing is, it flew really, really stable. I didn't seem to be running out of elevator.
Boom. So, interesting, right? Definitely different.
It's not for me.
It's a different flying airplane. It looks really cool, though. I like that it's different, but it doesn't look like a scale plane, a scale jet. It seemed like it flew okay. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Not your cup of tea, huh?
Yeah, it's not me. He said a buddy has one of those with a turbine in it. Now that might be fun.
Yep, that might be fun.
As I said earlier, man, I'm all about looks, and that's an ugly plane to me too.
Oh, it's definitely hideous looking. It's nothing prettiest about it. He says it flies great. It's like an airplane equivalent of a purple yellow plaid pants. I'm sure they fit well, but I'd never be caught dead with them in public. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. I mean, and honestly, it's just something different in the mix, but not my cup of tea. I'd rather get something like the L39 over that all day long, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Bobby, check this out. Anybody else ever noticed that on Motion's website, their picture for the 3D plane is a E-Flight Sequoia?
But does it say E-Flight on it?
Well, it says safe right there.
That's funny.
If you Google that plane, yeah, you'll see it says safe.
Do they carry that plane?
No, this is their 3D section right here.
Do they carry any E-Flight airplanes?
I think they used to back in the day.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, that's a good catch right there. That's funny. Brian Brody said, Bobby, where is that Hellcat at? That Hellcat is in the hangar, man, just waiting for the wind to act right for the maiden. Hey, it's ready to go, dude. It's already been broken in. It's ready.
Noon said turbine makes anything fun. Whoosh.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I was out at the that fly-in. I saw those turbines, man. I was like, I didn't even want to fly the EDF jet. I was like,
that guy's name Charles, and that guy Ryan from up in Virginia, dude. That big whatever that was awesome.
The Viper. He was flying the CR the car Viper. That thing was amazing.
Awesome.
He said it was like $12,000 too. But yeah, I don't know, man. Banana Hobby is bringing the 105 game. Yeah, and after the 90 millimeter, I like the 90s because I think that I don't like the fact of having to run 2 lipos. That's just me. I don't like having to put 2 lipos in there. 1, you got weight, but 2, if something happens, you've got right off the bat, Jeff, about $180 to $200 worth of lipos trashed. You know what I mean? And then also we have to think about it like logically too, is you're using 2 5006S lipos. That also takes away from a 1 lipo airplane that you're going to fly, right? So, it is what it is. But
Bobby,
I mean,
that plane, that Diamond 105 is $1,050.
Is that too much, Jeff?
I would say absolutely. For what? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good.
By the way, guys, if you get a chance, check out Noon's channel. By the way, here at RC Airplane Reviewer, we're different. We'll shout out other channels, man, and we'll tell you guys to go take a look at it. Go subscribe if you like. Check his out, Matt Cook. He's in the house as always. We like Matt. LJ's got a nice channel too. Who else has one? Flyright RC. We ran into him at a local fly-in. Love what he's doing. So guys, check it out and support everybody else. Gooniac. Jeff's Customs RC. Can't forget about him.
Hangar? Where's he been at tonight?
I don't know where Hamilton's hangar's at.
He gets up really early in the morning to go to work.
Yep. I'm running on fumes, man. I got up at 4
He called
something
me this morning at like 6:30, so it's like 5:30 his time.
We got to get him on the channel, man. I forgot. I was gonna send him a link to get him on the channel tonight. And then we're gonna do a 4-banger, dude. We're gonna get him, and we're gonna have LJ on here. And guess what? The cat drug in. Oh, BD Tennessee. BD Tennessee. We'll have to have him back on here too. 8S and 12S is going to be the way of the future. It absolutely is. I mean, it is. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But with the prices of everything going up, it's going to be very easy to make the segue into the 8S, the 12S game. I've already jumped into the 8S game, so it is what it is.
They've got the 105, looks like a T45, but it says ME 339.
Yeah. The only thing,
the ARF for $700.
Yeah, I like ARF Plus that has the servers already put in there. But I'm telling you, man, it's very interesting. Hamilton is bus feeding the baby. Yeah, he's absolutely on baby duty. We can definitely agree to that. Brian Brody said electric is clean, man. It is, and that's another thing. But I'm telling you, after flying gas and then going to electric, I can only fly the jets. The airplanes, the propeller planes are a lot of fun too. I will say that. I love my Timber, the Timber Evolution in there. That's an awesome one.
And the T28, man, you can't forget about that T28.
Can't forget the T28 Carbon Z. The Carbon Z is phenomenal. And if they really want to do it upright, man, they'll just do that one and put
again.
Do it again. Put a bigger motor in there and put some legit retracts in that thing, not the wire. And throw in the smart ESC like you're doing everything else. We know you'll make it go in reverse because it comes already in the ESC, and you will have a golden airplane. I mean, I'll buy one, honestly. That's how strong I feel about that T28, guys. The only thing I want out of mine is a little bit more power. Jeff's is much faster with that 2-blade over my 3-blade. Let's see, Joseph Dale said,
not that much.
He said he felt bad for Horizon Hobby when he lost his L39. Nice jet. Oh, he felt bad for, I said Horizon Hobby, for Hamilton's Hangar when he lost his L39. Nice jet, but very sad video. Yeah, man, it was a pretty bad video. He had a lot of money tied up into that thing, and it's very easy for us to feel some type of way, man, when these things go down.
We've had a lot go in, Bobby, here in the past.
Yeah.
This year.
This year, Jeff,
We've crashed quite a bit.
I've crashed, 4 airplanes? And 2 of them were human error, I will say, right? Yeah. Other ones were like electronic failure or something randomly happening.
Well, I destroyed the C-130.
All right, we're going to have an honest session right here. How many planes, Jeff, how many planes have you destroyed? And then we're going to go.
The C-130, the 100-inch C-130, I destroyed the Avanti. I destroyed the Turbo Timber. The EC-1500.
Okay.
Which I glued back together.
Good job on that one.
What else, Bobby?
Well, let's not forget the P-47.
Oh, the P-47 just went in.
Technically, the 330 is a crash.
The 330, yep, so that's 6.
And oh, the big old C-130. Did you count that one?
Yeah, that was the first one I said.
Okay, so 6. So you've crashed 6, and let's see how many I've crashed. I had just recently the Eurofighter, that servo went out. And then
wait, I forgot about the Rafale.
Oh yeah, the Rafale. That's right.
7.
So that's 7 that went in. And I had the Eurofighter. I had the silly Futura where I had everything reversed and I didn't do my flight check. I've had the Hellcat. I'll count that P-47D, which the engine cut off. I couldn't do anything about that. The Hangar 9 GU-87 Stuka. Yep, that went in. That's 5. What else?
The MiG wasn't this year. MiG was last year.
Yeah. I think that's it. Just 5 for me.
Yeah.
So, and 2 of those were my own fault, like my problem. So, that's not bad though, Jeff, considering how many planes have we flown this year though. We went back and looked, it's like 60, 80. I don't know. We did a bunch of videos. We've flown a lot of airplanes. So, how many have you guys crashed? Be honest. How many airplanes have you crashed this year? Let's see. Banana Hobby is supposedly coming out with a 105 F5. Oh, geez. I'm going to stay away from that. Let's see. Beef B says, I may have missed it, but when is that F4 going up? Haha, I just got the F4. The F4 will be going up this weekend. And it's going to have a speed trial done on it. Absolutely. Count that one down. BD said 4-blade is the way to go on the T28. 4-blade? I don't know. 2-blader was faster. 3-blader had more medium speed is what we found out on the speed trial that we did.
On the Carbon Zs?
Yeah. Let's see. When he lost his F-18, that sucked. Did you lose an F-18?
The little one.
But that was, what, a year ago?
Well, I guess if you want to consider the nose gear ripping off the F-16, that'd be number 8 for me.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I mean, I guess that does count. We could count the Stinger for mine because I broke it. Twice now. Let's see. Brian Brody said Bobby needs a big balsa warbird. Hey, I got a little one in there. I got a, you haven't even seen this, but I've got a Spitfire that's on 9cc gasoline.
Brian Brody needed to buy that P40. I tried to sell it to him, man. I tried to hustle it to him. He didn't want to have no part of it.
Let's see. Hey, BD Tennessee says, how you crashed that P47? I'll tell you, the engine cut off. It had a DLE-20 in there, and the engine cut off. I don't know if it ran out of fuel, which it didn't, or if it was just like air bubble in the tank or what. But I'm telling you, man, that thing was hiccuping all over the place. Matter of fact, you can watch the video. I have the video up. You can hear the engine like coughing all over the place. James Smith says, nose heavy planes fly poorly. Tail heavy planes fly once. Absolutely. Let's see. When we say crash, are we counting pilot error only or equipment failures? We're counting both.
All of the above.
Yeah. Because theoretically speaking, to the NTSB, a crash is a crash is a crash is a crash.
And I've had we've had crashes. Somebody asked about a burnt. There it is. I did engulf this. I was so upset with the C-130, I set it on fire.
Burn pile crashes or repairables? We're talking about both. The BAE Hawk and Aero Subaru with the DLE-30. Hey, okay, so, man, that Aero Subaru is awesome, by the way. I love the way that thing looks. Louis Prue, you're right. So he's done 2. Snow Valley says, I've been only flying for 9 months. So I get a pass on crashes this year. Yep, just wait. Just wait. It's coming. He goes, I'm sorry. I'm the wrong channel. I'm on the wrong channel, Jetheads. No, man. We fly everything. I like jets, but also have a special... I love my prop planes, man. After flying an EDF jet and then going to a prop plane, it's so peaceful. It's like so easy. Noons crashed 1 heli and no planes. That's good to know because you got some expensive planes over there. Syncth RC says 5 in total. All but 1 ESC servo failures. One was TJ daring me to take off the dirt at Dick's and I went into the tree. I could see that happening. Hey, TJ's crashed quite a few that we've seen. And Roy. BD says, sorry, meant 3-blade. Oh, yeah. I got the 3-blade, man. That 3-blade, it's not faster than the 2-blade. Let's see here. Joseph Dale said, sucks, but glad you still stay in it. A lot of money you crash. Yeah, and that's the thing. We crash a lot of airplanes, and, it's a part of the hobby, man. You just pick it up and carry on. I've only gotten emotional, when I say emotional, upset, been out of shape about one, and Jeff saw it. It was that Futura, and that was because it was my own fault. I'm harder on myself, and I don't compete with other people. I try not to because if you compete with other people, you'll get bitter. But if you compete with yourself, man, you only get better, and that's kind of what I live by. So I try to compete with myself, man. I push myself and make my own waypoints and my own goals, and I get there. But I try not to compete with other people. That's kind of what me and Jeff do. We kind of run the channel completely different than what the status quo is. Wouldn't you say, Jeff?
Absolutely. Zach, I will be coming. I'm going to. All right, let me answer 2 questions at once. Brian Brody, I have elected to go down south to
Hamilton's in the
Tabor
house.
City.
There's Hamilton. What's up, buddy?
Tabor City's a big fly-in. They've got 270cc airframes up for raffle prizes, so I'm going to go see if I can get my dibs on one of those. I'll have to plan to come to Greenville another day, and so that means Zach Marshall, I will be coming through your area. If you want to meet, I'll bring the plane with me.
Man, you're gonna make me go to this. You're gonna make me go to this thing. It's just harder, man, with kids. You know, I got 2 little ones, and the wife works on Saturday, so I can't pop smoke. Every time I go out to a fly-in, man, I have to spend money. The babysitter's $12 an hour. Adds up quick. Let's see here. Hamilton Hangar's in here. Nice. Let's see. Airvex, he crashed the Rebel 70mm, the Viper 70mm, the F-16, the Commander, and the Avanti 80. Oh, Jeff, you forgot about your Avanti.
No, I said that. Yeah, the Avanti.
Yeah. Okay. Huh, stop making me remember.
Speaking of Avanti parts, do you need those parts, Bobby?
I do. I like them. I would love to have them.
Both of the wings are fine, and the...
Yep. I'll take them. Free of charge.
Free of charge.
Absolutely.
Them retracts have got to be worth, like $100 a piece.
No, not even close.
So, yeah.
Not even close. Look.
I've got revolving credit with you. It's okay.
Yeah, actually, I owe you what, $60-$70 or something like that. $60.
It's somewhere close to that, but it's okay.
Whatever, man. Well, I'm sure we'll settle up some way somehow. That's how friends do it, man. Let's see. Noons says that heli was a Roban. Oh no, you crashed a Roban Cobra Super Scale. Oh my God, man, those things are really nice, Jeff. Have you ever seen one of those?
No, but did you see the one that's on Facebook for sale?
No. How much is it? Noons, that would make me sick to my stomach. That would definitely make me act some type of way. That would make me act some type of way. Like I said, I don't get out of line a lot with the crashes. Like even when I crashed a Hellcat, that was $850 right there. The Hellcat ran $850 from start to finish. And so after I crashed that, guess what I did? I pulled the trigger and bought another one. Same setup. So hopefully the second one doesn't end up like that. Hopefully I get at least a couple of flights out of it. Dale says, it's all good. I get upset over anything of $200 I crash. Hey, it's legit, man. If you don't get upset by it, it doesn't bother you, then you're probably not learning. J-Man says, were the slats helpful? I know the slats on the T-45 weren't. That's why they yanked them off. Oh, that's what I'm talking about? Oh, that's a Jet Ranger. Wow. I wouldn't mind trying to get into the helicopters, Jeff. What do you think?
Man, that thing looks awesome. But I met the guy who built that helicopter. And he said he'd offer about $1,500 because it's got a bunch of Align parts, and Align's out of business. So,
well, I tell you what, I'd like to try the helicopters, but that's not the one for me to start.
It's a sweet looking bird, though, dude.
Jetman says, I'm thinking of getting the T-45. Don't know they removed. Didn't know that. Yes, they did. We actually talked about it a little bit earlier. And yeah, they removed the slats and it's 9% lighter. They came out with the version 2. Guess what? The white is white and not that milky, kind of yellowish white. But yeah, man, I want one. I think it'll fly really good. I'm just not at the point where I'm ready to pull the trigger on it because I've got so many other airplanes that are in line. I mean, look at this, Jeff. I've got the Horizon Hobby Night Radiant still brand new in the box. It's just sitting there. Yeah. And I got the F4 Phantom back there, 80 mil. So LJ says, let's do it, man. Let's do helis. Hey, I'm up for it, man. I'm like this. I got a drone sitting back there. I've got the DJI Mavic Pro 2. I love that thing. and and I had to laugh at Hamilton, and and I'm telling you, I enjoy the drones just as much as I enjoy the airplanes. That DJI FPV is amazing, guys. If you have never flown it, it's amazing. And I sound like a complete DJI fanboy, but it's the truth. They just make a product that flies really good. And according to some documents, that it's eavesdropping on our country.
Brian Brody, I'm going to Tabor City this weekend, man. Sorry. We'll get together and fly soon, though, I promise. We'll get Bobby up there with us.
Yep. We're trying to get out more, man. You know, I'm a homebody anyway. I'm very comfortable being at home. It's either the home or the gym or the airfield. Those are the gun range. Those are the places that you can find me. Seriously. So that's about right too, Jeff. I mean, it's either the gym, the shooting range,
absolutely.
the airfield, or here. Playing good old Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 in full HD with all the accessories. Straight up nerding it out, dude. But look, it's a good hobby, man. I mean, that's the thing. This hobby is awesome. Nothing but great people in here. What's up, Nate?
Look at Nate dropping in.
Nate slid on into the cut, dude. I like
Nate's
Nate.
finally blessing us with his presence.
I like Nate.
We're waiting for him to bless us with a present.
Oh, a present, like a present.
Yeah.
You're not talking about the future or the past. You're talking about a present. Oh, I got you, dude.
Have you seen all the stuff he's got in his hangar, man? It's crazy.
Hey, one word for you, Nate. Send it. Send it. Hey, guys, also, I'm telling you, if you have airplanes that you want us to fly, me and Jeff will pay for shipping for you to ship it to us. No problem.
And if I tear it up, I'll buy it and give you the money.
Yep. If he tears it up, he'll buy it and give you the money. I don't know about that part. I'll fly it. And if I tear it up, then, you know, we're going to let bygones be bygones. But absolutely. Let's see. Nate just got home from Ray's. Got some parts from him. By the way, we've got some Fiery Booty video coming out on the F-16.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be nice. E-Flight F-16. You're going to see some twin booties on there. Gooniacs over there in overdrive, churning those bad boys out. Let's see. Dale Jr. said, better than drugs for sure. Dale, you're absolutely right, man. Joseph Dale, you are right.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to think drugs are cheaper.
According to the price, yeah, you're right. You imagine?
Hey, LJ posted that that
Brian,
Huey.
I know it does, Brian. Sorry.
That Huey for motion.
Yeah.
The second picture, you can see a DX9. Looks like a DX9 Black Edition in the background. That's funny.
Man, that's funny. Crash Test Dummy says, I feel your pain with the Futura. He says, I crashed my Freewing 80mm A10. That just hurts right there. Because I didn't pay attention to my pre-check. One elevator remained neutral. I know, man. I mean, it's hard.
See that back there, Bobby?
It's hard.
Oh, like a DX9 Black Edition?
It does look like a DX9 Black Edition. It's the DSM X. I see the X right there on the bottom left.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a good-looking helicopter, though.
Dude, it's not bad for what it is. Man, I really want to get a helicopter.
What I think you need to do is download that simulator, and let's fly that simulator.
Man, I've flown many helicopter sims. I can fly them. It's like flying a rudder airplane. It's literally like flying a rudder airplane. The collective is a little different, but still. And you know I'm a crash. Hamilton says, sell me that Phantom. I'll sell you this Phantom back here when I get that that front retract right there is not working. So I don't know why the lights work on it, but for whatever reason, it's not working. So I had to order another one. He said, you're stacking up on these planes. You need to have a fire sale and just tell me. I told you guys, hey, man, come on. Send it. Send it.
Bobby's garage looks like a hobby shop.
It does, man. There's a lot of airplanes in there, Jeff. I'm at the point now where I'm like, at some point, this has got to stop. Like, I've got too many now that I'm having issues bringing in like new stuff because my old stuff is in the way. But I don't want to get rid of my old stuff. But I will actually sell that big giant. What is that? That Fox? I'll sell that. I like it, but you know,
it sounds really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've had my fun with it. It could go to somebody else. Nate got school tomorrow. LJ. LJ said, but so do I. Yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow. Is Phoenix Models coming out with anything new? That's a good question.
Nate, don't let these dudes bully you.
Hey, this is a bully-free zone. Hey,
listen to Che.
Hey, and Nate said, Che doesn't faze me. He's like, dude, it doesn't faze me at all. Nate said he doesn't get fazed by old dudes.
I got to figure out how I'm gonna put all these planes in this camper to take with me.
You're not. You're gonna put them in the back of your truck.
Yeah. Well.
Put the ones that you can.
Put the electric ones in here. Put the gas ones in the back of the truck. Which that 100-inch ain't gonna fit in the back of the truck.
Nope. Yeah. So it's not gonna come.
It'll stretch right here across this table. I put the table down into a bed. Set it right up there.
Jetman said, I'd like to see the speed test for the E-Flight SU-30. We'll do it.
It's coming. Yep, we have a lot of videos coming. There's only so many videos we can make in one day.
Yeah. And I only like to put out only about 2 to 3 videos a week because I don't want to saturate, Sometimes when you put out too many videos, it's just like, oh, it's just another video. You know what I mean? But we really try really hard to come out with some like legit stuff and stuff that's fun and it's different and exciting. So
thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, dude. We really appreciate you guys. LJ said, I had a hobby shop garage once. Hey, Nate says, I've got the hobby shop garage too.
Oh, I've seen the pictures.
Hey, Lewis said, you still have that Phoenix Tiger, Bobby? No, I do not. I sold that Phoenix Tiger off. That's a good flying airplane and a very inexpensive one too, man. So try it. Nate says, I got to wait till the house renovation gets out of the garage before I can get more. Dude, I'm telling you. And the cool thing is like not buying anything for a little while is actually fun because not only does new stuff come out, it actually, it's nice to take a break. So me and Jeff been kind of cruising lately because we have some.
Yeah, we pounded videos one weekend, man. That's all we did was make videos.
Dude, and it's been nice.
Believe it or not, guys, we enjoy just going out and just flying and not having to. Bobby's like, here, Jeff, come hold the camera. It's nice to just get out and fly, and me and Bobby can race each other, and I have to chase him because nothing I got's fast enough to keep up with all his free wing stuff. So you know how it is.
It's true.
The only free wing jet I had, it fell into the earth.
Hey, all you got to do is put that FMS Rafale back. I want to call it a Raphael. I want you to put that. I'm gonna do it.
Turtle.
Put that FM. We're gonna do it like we're from North Carolina. You get that FMS Raphael. You get that Raphael all together. We'll be good to go.
That's a great flying plane, though, man. I love that.
It's a different flying plane, and when I sold that, I told you, dude, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do this.
Well, she's gonna be like brand new here, probably Sunday.
Snow Valley Park said, make the videos longer, 4 to 5 planes instead of just one. Man, we can't have one video. Believe it or not, people get tired of watching the video. Yeah. What they end up doing is they skip through the video, and that's not really what you want. But that's a good idea, and that's something that we could do. We could do two planes. But look, Jeff, we're running at an hour and 38 minutes, man. Guys, I think it's time to shut it down. But before we shut it down, we're going to answer Big Beef. He says, how many in your hangar?
Your hangar?
Yeah.
45-ish.
Well, considering I got 3 more now.
Yeah, I'd say 45.
Yeah, 45, 48-ish. Jeff's got quite a few, too.
8, maybe 20. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe?
That's right. I think you got about 20. LJ, everybody can't fly F4 skills. Oh man, Nate says he's got 40 in his garage. I believe that. But guys, we're gonna shut this bad boy down, dude. We're gonna let you guys get back to your families. Enjoy the rest of the night that you guys have. Go jump on another YouTube channel. Enjoy them for a little bit. You know, we certainly appreciate the time. Thank you for hanging out with us this Thursday. Jeff, what were some of the topics we covered? We talked about the T-45.
Talked about the P-47.
Yep. We shook our head at the P-47, but I want to fly it. I think it's going to be cool.
That
What else did we
Diamond
talk about?
105.
Yep. We talked about the Diamond 105. What else did we talk about, Jeff?
Crashing.
Yeah, we did. We talked about how many airplanes we crashed. Dude, it's been fun. So, hey, we got another video coming out. I might drop it tomorrow. I might drop it Saturday. But I will tell you this. I did do a video of the Stinger 90 high performance. I'm not going to tell you how fast it went, but I will tell you it went well over 100 miles an hour. So, with that said, guys, don't forget to visit our friends over at Raleigh Hobby Shop again. Tim's the man over there. He does a good job. He'll hook you up. If you want something, you can't find it local to you, order it from him. He will ship it to your door. All me and Jeff ask is you just tell him that you saw it here so he can say, yeah, man, somebody ordered something, say they saw it off your channel. So that makes us happy. Also, if you need some good RC batteries, man, you can check out RC Batteries USA.
Bobby, look at old Brian Brody. Said he don't know about me, Jeff, because I tricked him one time. I wrote down the wrong freaking number in my phone and was texting some random person because I got a number switched up. Brian, I told you, send me a message on Facebook and I'll get your phone number. We'll get together.
Hey, Lee Davidson's Hangar, you made it, buddy. We appreciate you being in here, dude. Snow Valley said, thanks for another fun show. Hey, Snow Valley, thanks for popping in, man. Jeff, you want to do a roll call before we punch out?
I can't see like you can, sir.
Well, then I'll do it. You can't see in the comments?
I mean, I can see the past like 15 people.
Yeah, Beef B.
But not from the beginning.
Same here. I can't see it from the beginning either. I only see it from 1034.
Oh. BD Tennessee, Lewis Prue, Brian Brody, James Smith,
Synthenasia.
I can't say that. I'm sorry. Snow Valley Park. We'll go with a Charles McDaniel. How about Noons? Hamilton's Hangar. Gooniac. Jetman. Joseph Dale. Enrique. LJ. Joseph Dale. Matt Cook. Of course, Zach Marshall.
That's right.
Everybody gets bunched up, man.
We had Matt in here and Jetman, Lee Davidson Hangar. He made the cut. Fly Right RC.
Fly Right.
Yep. Hey, guys, we certainly appreciate you popping in. We'll see you next Thursday. Guys, take care of yourself, and we will link up later. We got the videos coming.
Forgot about Noons.
You did forget about Noons, but you didn't forget about saying them. Lee Davidson Hangar, the Night Radiant's right there. And it'll be a video of that one, too. We got a lot of projects, man. So
Cessna Pilot.
That's right. Jet.
Charles McDaniel.
Yes.
Cesar.
Oh, you're cheating.
I'm scrolling back up. Model Aviator, man. I can't believe I forgot these people.
Yeah, dude. There's a ton.
Wings 88 was in here. Jeremy Shawn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
Hey, man. Guys, certainly appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. If you want to, you can join the channel and support us over here. That's cool. You could do that. You don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. Wings 88 dropped in here and boom, hit us right off the bat, didn't he, Jeff?
Yep.
Didn't expect that, but it's always greatly appreciated. And guys, take care of yourself. And like I said, join the channel if you like.
Beef B.
And, Beef B. There you go. We will see you guys later. Lee Davidson said, look at my channel for the Night Radiant video. I have hundreds of videos of the Night Radiant.
Wow.
We'll have to check it out.
Sounds good.
Well, guys, take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. Later.